got Travis Kelce. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Mariota. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster on the touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Yeah, just a bad pick. I got my shit back.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And I think the ball's out.
Yeah.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop
fumbling. They can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Disrupting that play
right here. Watch this.
Was Arnold Ebiketie.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Look at that.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Right there.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, please.
Operating from the
gotta be
now, Mahomes.
No!
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
A first down throw for Mariota.
Nice.
Another completion right back to Patterson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mariota now.
Give me.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Do it.
Another try after the first down.
Do it!
Mariota under pressure. They got him again. The sack backs him up, so now Mariota in Atlanta dealing with a 3rd and long. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And here comes throw number
What don't mean shit? Pick. Come on.
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Oh, Mariota's hurt.
They'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run.
Yahoo, boy!
Right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks.
Oh, no, what am I doing?
It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Flush to his right.
I'll take that. I fucked up that play. Hold on.
Back at his own 7. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes.
Bye-bye.
Shot here for Hardman.
No! What the fuck?
Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could.
That's bullshit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it.
Oh, come on, you got more than
and he
that,
gets it
man.
up to the 10-yard line here. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's
my God.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Algier. Touchdown, Falcons. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Can't even drop the ball. How the fuck do you drop that ball?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side. And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Oh, yeah.
And some space here. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 53 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Yeah, I think.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a dump off here complete, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw again. Right back to Pitts again. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Ready? They'll look to throw again.
What the fuck is wrong with this middle?
Cordero Patterson from 8 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he's got it to Patterson complete. Now, after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. looking to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
Big 6, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum. Yeah, you're right about that. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 64 yards. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago. And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my God!
Catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got Patterson on the quick slant here. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. On 2nd, here's Algier. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll run here with Algier. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tyler Algier with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the
board. Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's my fucking move.
Butker now to kick this one away.
My name's not Shane, so back up.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
More middle, bro.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Handing it off, right side, Algier. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Algier will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Let's go.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Arnold Ebiketie picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been
the middle's wide open, man.
long.
I'm not even going
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Look at that.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
No.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14.
But I do like 3 picks too, though.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on
Stupid
to kick it
picks.
away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw, Mariota. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. One back.
Come on, you're slowing him up, you fuck.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
200 rushing yards.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hello? Who the fuck was that?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he's in there.
Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it.
Hello?
But he doesn't need to in order to impress
Hello?
in this one, does he? What a performance. Hello? What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mariota. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter.
No, oh my God!
Get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Mariota.
One-handed.
Double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's not me.
First, they've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
I was just wondering if I could
that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Mariota on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw here. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And the kick is good, but obviously it won't matter as they're going to go down in defeat here. This one's over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.